James Harden, another explosive scoring game on Monday, scoring 34 points in 31 minutes. Harden's new teammate, Christian Wood, another 20-point game of his own. But the Nuggets won this decisively, guys. Houston 0-2 as they wait for John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins to rejoin the team. James spoke post-game on the process of his team's improvement. Take a listen.
Everything. You need practice, you need reps, you need to drill things, you need to keep going over things and just, instill them in our heads. So when we're out there on the games, we're not overthinking. We know where we're supposed to be defensively and offensively. And at that point, it's just execute.
So, Zach, James not tipping a lot in his public comments. Do you think that Harden should be encouraged by the Rockets' first two games, especially considering they're missing the guys that they are?
I mean, we haven't seen their real team yet, so it's hard to know, right? You mentioned all the guys that they are missing, but they're dead last in defense after two games. I know it's only two games, but they just haven't been competing on defense. They've had a lot of communication errors, and maybe it is just the jumbled personnel, but Denver just picked them apart last night, toyed with them, just absolutely toyed with them. That's discouraging, and I don't know how fixable that is. Do you see a really good defensive team in here? I personally don't, and their effort in the first two games has not been that great. But the one sign of encouragement is Christian Wood is a stud, and Christian Wood is the best pick-and-roll partner, the most versatile pick-and-roll partner James Harden has ever had, unless you count Kevin Durant, who's on a different universe. Christian Wood is that good, and if some of the supporting pieces come together, he and James as the centerpiece of an offense, that can be really dynamic and really hard to guard, but it just doesn't seem like they have the spirit right now. I mean, when you're last in defense, you're last in defense.
Yeah, I mean, point blank, Zach said it. When you're last in defense, you are. But, the one thing about it, you have DeMarcus Cousins coming back. You have John Wall. So they're impact players, guys who can make a difference, can help you offensively. Defensively, I don't know. But, for them, they're going to have to get out and run. And obviously, that's what John Wall can do and get up and down the court, get to the basket and transition and make plays. So defensively, it's going to be the question. They're going to have to outscore teams to win, which we've seen them do. James Harden has shown that he's in form and he's ready to go. It's just that's going to be the question all year. Christian Wood, let me just say, first of all, the Pistons let him go. I don't know why, but it's a great pickup for Houston, and hopefully it's something that is encouraging that can keep James around and motivated for throughout the year.
Well, motivated certainly is part of the big question, right? When you're last in defense, as Zach notes, at least a component of that is effort, right? And it just speaks to the team spirit. And I'm not singling out any one player here. I'm talking about the entire team. Personally, it is my hope that James gives this team a little bit of a chance when John Wall and Boogie and some of their other guys come back, because this could be a really, really intriguing roster. And James has 2 years left on his contract, plus a player option, but the 2 years, so he does not have ultimate say of where he would be traded to. It's not a situation where he has just a few months left, so teams don't want to trade for him unless there's a guarantee that he'll sign a longer deal. He could get sent anywhere to a team that isn't as good as the team he has right now. So I hope some of that spirit, that motivation, can come in the next couple weeks, because it would be interesting to see this Rockets team as currently constituted to find out what they can do and who they can.
이번에 준비한 영상 시청해주셔서 정말 감사하고 앞으로 더 흥미롭고 유익한 NBA 내용으로 돌아오겠습니다. 영상 재밌게 보셨다면 구독과 좋아요 부탁드리겠습니다. 감사합니다.